Goa kicking off from left to right of our screens, while Panjim footballers are from right to left. And here we go. From Sporting Club de Goa, they're looking to start off on an attacking foot. Ball into the box already, and it's a good attempt. We know all about Sporting Club de Goa's attacking prowess. Last year's top scorer, Marcus Mascarenhas, the number 11, scored 9 goals in the Selvel Goa Pro League. He'll be looking to add to that this year. And there's another chance here. Mascarenhas into the game. They're looking a little bit unsettled. Panjim trying to play out from the back. Another long ball. And that's a clash of heads. Doesn't look like both the players going in for a 50-50 after sharing the title the year before last. Naik taking the corner. And it looks like that is our first goal for this year's Goa Pro League. The number 2, Clive Miranda, slots it in after a lot of deflections and moving around of the football. Finally plays it wide. This is a very good chance for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? A little too much there. Sporting tried to clear it out. Referee calls a foul. A lot of moves have been made down the right wing, and it looks like they're trying to penetrate the Panjim defense from the right. Another long ball towards Mascarenhas. Vincent Cardozo gets past his man. He puts a cross in, and we almost had our second goal of the game, but the referee has blown for what seems like a foul. A different type of corner now. It's played short, cross into the box, and there's a chance at the end. The ball's been put into the back of the net, but it looks like it is a goal. It's not an offside. It is a goal for Sporting Club de Goa, and they have doubled their lead. The offside trap not working. Talwar crosses it in. It's a good ball in. Cleared out. Goes back to him. Can he make another cross? It's a good challenge after a slight clash. The last touch was of a Panjim attacker, but they are getting closer. From the right for Sporting Club de Goa, Panjim will have to sort out their left side of defense if they're going to want to keep it to a minimum of 2 goals in order to get themselves back into the game. Another man down, and it's another foul. Tackles and fouls, and there's another chance for Panjim. The ball's put into the box again, but it's cleared, and now there's a chance for a counter, but Panjim reclaim possession, but they'll take the corner. It's another ball whipped into the box and almost makes its way and passes together again. A good switch of play. It's a good ball in. There's a chance now down the right wing for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? He plays it past the keeper. And left-footed corner into the box. And a good header out wide. Cleared off the second time. But Panjim are looking to come at it again. Great work there by Martins. A fantastic ball roll. And it looks like there's a change for Panjim. The number 7, Akash, comes on. football there from Ozan Silva. And there's another chance here with the ball down the left-hand side, and Ozan Silva makes sure that the attacker doesn't get towards the end of it, who will not want to concede. And that's for half-time. And we go into the break with goals from Clive Rohit, Duler. Sporting Club de Goa lead 2-0 versus Panjim footballers. As we wait for the referee to get the second half underway. Panjim going from left to right of your screens. There's another chance for Sporting now. It's a good run in. It's a chance. It's a very good tackle, but it's somehow made its way in. Sporting Club de Goa make it number 3. And it's none other than the super sub, Akiraj Martins. Stronghold over the game. They don't want to let that go. But Panjim are definitely trying to make the most of it. That's a missed kick, and there's a chance. And it's shot wide. That was a very good chance. The best of the game so far. So they'll be wanting to better that this time around. But it hasn't gone smoothly for them thus far. There's another chance here for Panjim. And can they make the most of it? Yes, they can. It's number 24, Irfan, who makes the most of this opportunity, and he slams it into the top right corner in the beginning of the second half with his left foot, but this time the ball falls on his right. He smashes it onto from the half volley into the top right corner with the corner. It's played into the second post. Keeper gets a touch on it, and there's a chance at the edge of the box. There's a shot, and it's a very good shot with the left foot. The ball just about strays wide. Back in control of this game. Girish plays the long ball towards the second post, and it's missed by both people, resulting in a goal kick. Rio with a good header, and it's another chance now for Rohit. It's Sporting on the left wing. Oh, that's a very good cutback. He tries to get past the defender, but the referee blows for a foul as Brendan plays it out wide. Sporting making a move on the right wing, plays it inside to Rio. Now Allen on the left. Will he make space for a cross? Prefers to play it back into Rohit. Rohit with the cross in, and a good call from the goalkeeper. If Panjim want to rescue this fixture, now is the time. They'll definitely have to get a goal soon to take anything away from this, the first game of the season. Here's a chance on the top of the box, and it's a shot from the edge of the box which goes over the top. Must have been a slight touch, because the Sporting players are not happy with the call, but they'll have to deal with this corner. It's crossed in and well dealt with by the defense. It's a last chance for Panjim to get a second, but it has been cleared. And that is it. Here from the Duler Stadium, Sporting Club de Goa have got their first 3 points of the season with an impressive victory. Goals from Miranda, Duler and Martins getting them the 3 points. Irfan on the score sheet for Panjim footballers. There's a confirmation of the scoreline at full time. The referees lead out both the teams here at the Duler Stadium at Mapusa. Today's referee is Tejas Nagvenkar, along with his assistant referees. As the players meet each other minutes before kickoff, Kalangut Association in their full blue strip, while Youth Club of Manora is in the full red strip. Captain of Kalangut Association today is Melvin Lobo, and the captain for Youth Club of Manora is the number 3 Joywin Carnero. Youth Club of Manora having their final words before the start of this season. Kalangut Association finished an impressive 4th last year. And we're off. It's match number 2 of the 2021-2022 Goa Pro League, and there's already a chance here for Youth Club of Manora. Sloppy back passes from Kalangut Association, and the first few seconds of the game almost saw us having our first chance. The defender and the goalkeeper who plays it out towards the right wing. Both teams quite happy to play attacking football, and another loose pass means that Youth Club of Manora have a chance right down the right wing, but it's tidied up there by Moses, who made the initial mistake. An exciting prospect for the next 90 minutes. By Aniston Fernandez, who tries to keep possession for his team, and now they're trying to hold the ball, play out from the back. It's Aniston Fernandez again. He tries to play towards the left wing, but doesn't really work out as he would have wanted it to. Ushering his troops upfield. It's another well-contested header, and there's a chance now for Barreto. He gets pushed off the ball legally, says the referee, and Manora looking for a counter-attack. That's a good ball down for the right wing. There's a chance. Can he put a ball into the box? It's a good cut in. He moves back onto his right foot, and another good shot, and it's a great shot. It's a chance, and that's the first goal of the game for Youth Club of Manora. Sweden Barbosa with a cool, collected finish towards the bottom left corner, off the goalkeeper with a good save. Nicholas with a great run down the right wing. A bit of a tussle in the midfield, but Manora come with the ball again, and it's a chance for Barbosa again. Sweden Barbosa, can he make it 2 this time? He looks for the cross, but another parry away from Paramveer. This time he's lucky it doesn't fall. Justin Barbosa over it. He takes a shot. It's gone into the wall, and follow-up goes wide. Another good ball down the center to find Barreto, and then a long ball towards the right, but another good bit of shielding by the Manora defense. And number 15 Chaitan comes in. The chance now, it's fallen to someone, and it's a chance. He's just put it over the bar. That's the best chance of the game for Kalangut so far. Fraser Vegas, and you've got to finish those chances. A good touch with his left foot. The defenders were stagnant. Goalkeeper does well to smother him, but Fraser really should have put that to bed. Rohan whips the ball towards the edge of the box. It doesn't really work out for them. And a bit of a passing frenzy leaves the ball to come back towards to get something on the end of it. plays this one into the box, and he does find a player who gets a header in, but never a good thing to see. Another good ball towards the right wing, and it's crossed in. There's a chance. Oh, and it almost crept into the first post. Paramveer Singh looked to just about have it covered, but I'm not sure if it was a cross or shot. The attack is lucky not to get a yellow card. And Fraser misses that, and with that the referee blows for the end of the first half. It's been a good game so far. A lot of chances for Youth Club of Manora. One chance for Kalangut Association, but at half-time we go into the dressing room with Kalangut Association 0, Youth Club of Manora 1. Referee blows the whistle and we're off in the second half here in the Duler Stadium in Mapusa. It's been a good game so far, with Youth Club of Manora having more of the chances, but Kalangut also inching closer towards goal. Now that's a good ball as a chance towards the edge of the box. Fraser takes a shot, and that's a good shot from Fraser, almost finds the top right corner. Manora now on the ascendancy. It's a ball which is to be cleared well by Paramveer. And there's a bit of a defensive mishap. There's a chance for Calvin Barreto. He's got 3 people around him. He does well to keep possession. And Harshad passes it backwards. Nicholas takes the corner. And Parmi just about possession in the blue half again. Kalangut, can they make the most of it? Harshad Naik plays it towards Fraser down the left. That's a good piece of defending. And well cleared by Fraser. Manora trying to put the ball into the box. It's an awkward one, but well cleared. Moses plays it upfield for Calvin Barreto, who lays chase to it, but doesn't really get on the end of it. Jason Barbosa makes his way down the left wing, and he goes towards the corner flag and tries to cut back in, but there is a chance here. Nicholas tries to play it back in. Can Kalangut get something from the game? Calvin Barreto goes for the chip, and it's a good attempt. Almost everyone in the opposition box. And it's the last chance for Kalangut to salvage anything. Can they? Rohan with the ball into the center. And it's a good clearance away. The second ball has also been cleared away, and that should be enough for Manora. And it is enough. But that's confirmation with the full-time whistle from the referee. Youth Club of Manora have opened their account in the Selvel Goa Pro League with a victory over Kalangut Association. Kalangut tried their best. They pushed and pushed for an equalizer. They had a few good chances, especially that free kick and a couple of free kicks towards the end. And here are the statistics for the game. 62% possession eventually for Kalangut. They did have more of the ball, but it's the shots column where they could have improved. Only 6 shots, and testing the goalkeeper only once with 1 shot on target. as we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Tempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Tempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsau. Velsau had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Dishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsau, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Velito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mervyn Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mervyn Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. Sporting Club de Goa kicking off from left to right of our screens, while Panjim footballers are from right to left. And here we go. From Sporting Club de Goa, they're looking to start off on an attacking foot. Ball into the box already, and it's a good attempt. We know all about Sporting Club de Goa's attacking prowess. Last year's top scorer Marcus Mascarenes, the number 11, scored 9 goals in the Selvel Goa Pro League. He'll be looking to add to that this year. And there's another chance here. Mascarenes into the game. They're looking a little bit unsettled. Panjim trying to play out from the back. Another long ball. And that's a clash of heads. Doesn't look like both the players going in for a 50-50 after sharing the title the year before last. Naik taking the corner, and it looks like that is our first goal for this year's Goa Pro League. The number 2, Clive Miranda, slots it in after a lot of deflections and moving around of the football. Finally plays it wide. This is a very good chance for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? A little too much there. Sporting tried to clear it out. Referee calls a foul. A lot of moves have been made down the right wing, and it looks like they're trying to penetrate the Panjim defense from the right. Another long ball towards Mascarenes. Vincent Cardozo gets past his man. He puts a cross in, and we almost had our second goal of the game, but the referee has blown for what seems like a foul. This a different type of corner now. It's played short, cross into the box, and there's a chance at the end. The ball's been put into the back of the net, but it looks like it is a goal. It's not an offside. It is a goal for Sporting Club de Goa, and they have doubled their lead. The offside trap not working. Talwar crosses it in. It's a good ball in. Cleared out. Goes back to him. Can he make another cross? It's a good challenge after a slight clash. The last touch was of a Panjim attacker. But they are getting closer. From the right for Sporting Club de Goa. Panjim will have to sort out their left side of defense if they're going to want to keep it to a minimum of 2 goals in order to get themselves back into the game. Another man down, as it's another foul. Tackles and fouls, and there's another chance for Panjim. The ball's put into the box again, but it's cleared, and now there's a chance for a counter, but Panjim reclaim possession, but they'll take the corner. It's another ball whipped into the box and almost makes its way. Some passes together again. A good switch of play. It's a good ball in. There's a chance now down the right wing for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? He plays it past the keeper. And left-footed corner into the ball.
Number 11 of the Selvel Goa Pro League. Today's game features Sporting Club de Goa versus Guardian Angels Sports Club. Let's have a look at what the coaches had to say before today's game.
Coach, you're missing your main striker Marcus Mascarenas. What are your thoughts on the rest of your attack, especially Martins, who scored 2 out of 2?
See, Marcus has a vast experience, it is very good for the team. But our junior players are also doing good. Akiraj is my junior player from under 14 to he's been good, He's having good flexibility with the ball, he's very quick. I appreciate him every time, And also with Lloyd Cardozo, who's a new striker who has come up from the juniors to the senior team, But it is good for us that we are having a new strikers who are performing. So at least Marcus has some injury means to recover. He's having time, So it's good for our team because these boys are also proving themselves that they can also do it.
That's good. Hopefully the goals don't dry up. Any changes today in your lineup?
Same team, full same team which we played against Vasco.
time round, your team was leading and eventually you lost 2-1. What are the positives that you'll take from that game?
I think the last game against Vasco, boys gave their best. It was full 100% from the boys. Okay, we missed so many chances, for at least 4 to 5 chances. We could have win that match easily, but still, I'm hoping for the best. The boys are improving day by day. Okay, for the practice, even though we got hardly 10 to 15 days for the practice, but the performance was very good in the last game.
Okay, and considering the fact that you missed some chances, are there any changes to your lineup, especially up front?
Not really in the upfront, but there are 3 changes. Instead of goalkeeper Oswin, the Shivam is playing, and left back Fulgenso is back. Newly signed yesterday, and one more fellow in the midfield.
That's what the coaches had to say leading into today's game. Both these teams played against Vasco SC last time round, and it's match number 11 as Sporting Club de Goa take on Guardian Angel SC here at the Duler Stadium, the home of the Selvel Goa Pro League. The lineup for Sporting Club de Goa is unchanged, as said by manager Savio Vaz. They line up in this formation today, and Akiraj Martins, who has scored 2 goals out of 2 games, is leading the lineup as they're still missing talisman Marcus Mascarenas. On the other hand, Guardian Angel SC have 3 changes as mentioned by manager Ristin Rodriguez. Shivam Pednikar replaces Oswin Rodriguez in goal, and Benzu and Cardozo come into the side for this afternoon's game. Here are the match officials for today. The referee is Naizi Shaikh Abu, and he's assisted by his assistant referees. The match commissioner for today is Francisco Fernandez. And here we see the referees lead out both the sides. Sporting Club de Goa in their famous orange strip, and Guardian Angel SC in the yellow and blue strip.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, a loud applause to Sporting Club de Goa and Guardian Angel Sports Club.
Formalities get underway between the referee and the 2 captains. Ozin Silva is the captain for Sporting Club de Goa as always, and on the other hand it's Gilbert Oliveira, captain of Guardian Angel SC. Formalities being taken care of by the referees, and both the teams having a final word before the game, also taking the mandatory pre-match photograph. Here we see the coach of Guardian Angel SC, Riston Rodriguez. Very experienced campaigner. He's played all around, very well known name in Indian football, and he's hoping that his team can get a win today. There we see Francisco Savio Vaz, the head coach of Sporting Club de Goa, already leading his side to 2 consecutive Goa Pro League titles, and they're looking for the hat-trick. We're almost ready to go here at the Duler Stadium, as the teams have their last word before kickoff. There we see goalkeeper captain Ozan Silva, ever steady at the back for Sporting Club de Goa, as Rio Pedro Fernandez gets ready to get us underway. And we're off. It's match number 11. Sporting Club de Goa, the defending champions, take on Guardian Angel Sports Club here at the Duler Stadium in Mapusa. It's a battle between orange and yellow today. Sporting Club de Goa wearing their yellow jersey with white shorts. Sorry, their orange jersey with white shorts, and attacking from right to left, and Guardian Angel wearing their yellow jersey and blue shorts. And already there's a ball towards the wing for Sporting Club de Goa. Rohit Torar tries to make his way through, but it's cleared away. Tattaraj trying to play the ball forward for Sporting, and they're wasting no time trying to get themselves into the opposition's box. Ball falls again towards Girishnak, but now it's back with Sporting Club de Goa. Ball down the right wing, looking for their super striker so far, Akiraj Martins. He's scored 2 goals out of 2 games. He's only started in 1. He came on from the substitutes bench in the first game, and he's had a very bright start to his season so far, scoring a cracker of a goal in the last game versus Vasco Sports Club. It's a long ball played, but it goes Sporting's way at the moment. And another long ball towards Akiraj, and eventually we have first corner of the game. Sporting Club de Goa, can they make the most of their first corner? They'll be looking for a good ball into the box. And the ball goes towards the second post, but a good ball into the box, it was not. And they'll be disappointed with that, but there is a lot of time, so they won't really be worried. There we see Shivam Pednikar getting his first start of the season in goal for Guardian Angel SC. Now it's Alan Pixoto for Sporting. He picks out Akiraj very well. Akiraj plays it backwards towards Girish Naik. And Brandon, the ever-present right back, always attacking, defending, and contributing to his team's cause. Here is the big centre back, Clive Miranda, plays it to his partner at the back, and it's Alan with a good ball towards Akirash Martins. There is a chance, but Shivam gets his first proper involvement in the game, and he makes sure that Akiraj doesn't get onto the score sheet in the first few minutes of this game. Very good ball there by Alan, the number 16. He's at it again. He plays it towards Akiraj. Can he take a shot from far? He does take a shot, and it's parried away by Shivam Pednikar. And it's a brilliant start to the game from Sporting Club de Goa. Already a couple of good balls in, and now Akiraj Martin showing why he's got 2 and 2. And that's the trait of a confident striker. Just taking one step to the left and shooting. Not bothered about whether it's his left foot or right, and that's the way it should be. The ball into the box again by Naik, and Clive Miranda this time isn't able to steer it towards goal. Very good save from Shivan Pednikar, who's got to cement his place now. He's got a start ahead of Oswin Rodriguez. And speaking of starts, it's been a very good start from Sporting Club de Goa. But can Guardian Angel get something off it? It's a good piece of pressure and a good turn by Gopi. Eventually, he wins the free kick, and Guardian Angel have their first chance to try and test Ozan Silva and the Orange Flames at the back. Gilbert Oliveira, the captain of Guardian Angel Sports Club, stands over the ball. Can he put a ball into the box? It's a good ball, and it's a headed away, but it looked like there was a foul on one of the Sporting defenders. It looks like an outstretched arm had caught Clive Miranda, and a good call from the referee. It was Peter Carvalho who caught Clive Miranda, who seems to be in a bit of pain. The physio attending to Clive Miranda, as it looks like there is a corner for Guardian Angel SC, as we see the head coach Ristin Rodriguez overlooking the game. Both the coaches having something to say in the beginning of this game, which has started very blithely. As a ball into the box, is there a chance? It's cleared away by Brandon Gomes. And now Guardian Angel again trying to make their way towards the orange box. Gopi now on the ball, trying to keep some possession for the team in yellow. There's a chance now towards the left. Can they make some space? There's a shot on goal, but it's not going to trouble Ozan Silva from that far out. Good attempt there by Sahil Bokare. He was very promising in the last game versus Vasco, but just not being able to get into the score sheet. Clive Miranda runs straight into danger, and there's a chance now for Guardian Angel to get some time on the ball, assert themselves on the game. Frederick Fernandez tries to play it inwards, but isn't able to. Allen plays it to Rohit Torar. Rohit tries to get away. Eventually he does well to get away. Plays it to Akiraj, who can't get the ball under control. Another piece of possession lost. Akiraj now with a good turn, but he loses it to Gopi. And Clive Miranda sorts his feet out. Plays it to Allen. And now Rohit takes it up again. Rohit plays it. Is there a chance now? It's Rio Peter Fernandez. There's a big chance now for Sporting. Can he make it 1-0? And he squanders the chance. Rio Peter Fernandez really had the whole half, the whole box and the whole goal to himself, but he could not make the most of it. A very good run by him. Guardian Angel trying to catch their man offside, and Rio Fernandez just didn't look very comfortable in front of goal on that occasion. The under-20 player from Sporting Club de Goa, and that's a chance missed. Very good run by him. Offside trap not really working for Guardian Angel. And now can this attack work for them? It's Brendan Perez on the right. He cuts in and he sets up Clifton, who shoots it wide, but it's been a very exciting first 10 minutes. Can't really know where it's gone. And already we see 6 shots in the game so far. 2 shots on target for Sporting Club de Goa. And Rio Fernandez will be very disappointed that he couldn't slot that into the bottom right corner and give his side an early lead. Gilbert Oliveira now with a couple of turns. It's Clifton. Clifton playing it back towards Sahil. Now there's a ball towards the right. Brendan Perez is onside. Freddy plays it in, but it's cleared away. And there's a chance again to take a shot. Eventually the shot is taken, but it's too wide from the Guardian Angel captain Gilbert Oliveira. Both of these teams are playing in bright jerseys, and it has been a bright start to the game. Could easily have had first goal in the first few minutes, but hopefully there's a sign of things to come. These two sides just coming off games against Vasco Sports Club. Sporting Club de Goa drawing 1-1 to Vasco in a very dramatic last 10 to 15 minutes, where we saw a goal again from Akiraj Martins, and eventually Vasco did equalize. On the other hand, Guardian Angel SC took the lead versus Vasco, but eventually lost 2-1, and they find themselves on 0 points after 1 game. Sporting Club de Goa are on 4 points after 2 games. So the defending champions are the first to play their 3rd game so far. Now there's a good move on the left wing for Guardian Angel LC. Frederick Fernandez on the left and a very good tackle made there. As usual, the Sporting defense so solid. And we'll have to see who made that tackle. It looked like it was the ever-present Clive Miranda. And Joel Colasso, his centre-back partner, tries to play towards Rohit. There's a slip and Rio Fernandez cannot keep it in. We've got a chance to see all the teams play now, a few of them playing twice already, but it's no secret that the centre-back partnership for Sporting Club de Goa is a very solid one between Clive Miranda and Joel Colasso. Another ball played towards the left channel, and there's a bit of sloppy defending. There's a chance now for Guardian Angel SC, but Clive again tidies it up. It looked like it was Brandon who thought the ball was going out of play, and eventually he didn't follow his man, and that could have been an issue for Sporting Club de Goa, but the ball into the box wasn't good enough. Sporting trying to keep possession now, build their way upfield. Playing the patient build up. This is the first time we're seeing Stentley on the ball. And Stentley makes a miss pass, eventually gets it back. Stentley takes a shot, but there's not enough power on it and it fizzles wide. Stentley Fernandez, very skillful, very strong on the ball, picks up some balls from the midfield, runs through defenders, makes some good passes as well, and on that occasion we saw the shot, but not up to the mark. Sporting Club de Goa already dominating possession in the opening quarter of an hour. But Guardian Angel SC won't be too worried because they have had their chances as well. Now it's time for Guardian Angel to keep the ball, and as I say that, it is a bit of sloppy footwork. Stentley picks it up. Stentley tries to look for his teammate but fails to do so. And it's Brendan Perez playing the ball towards the right. There is some space now for Sahil Bukhare on the right wing. He plays the ball into the box. Is there someone there? No, there isn't. Gopi was making a good run. And if Sahil Bukhare could have just waited 1 second more, maybe he would have had a better option and a better run to try and find. There we see, just as the ball bounces outwards, Gopi Raghunath Gad trying to get on the end of it, but this time it was the offside trap from Sporting Club de Goa, which didn't really work out as planned. So both teams trying to play a sort of high line. Now it's Clifton. Clifton gives the ball away. That's a bit sloppy from him. It's Akiraj Martins now. Akiraj Martins using some pace. Can he get away from his defender? He does, but eventually doesn't have a chance to take a shot. Rohit Torar on the left wing keeps possession. He has Allen with himself, but he goes past 2, goes past 3, and eventually plays it to Dattaraj. And Sporting Club de Goa will have to tidy it up and start from the back once again. Clive Miranda now playing it towards Brandon Gomes. Brandon looking for the run into the box, but Shivam Pednikar just getting there ahead of Rohit Torar. And a foul called by the referee. But it's been a very open attacking game from both sides so far. And that's the football that we like to see. And that's the football that we usually see here in the Selvel Goa Pro League. Gopi now looking for the long ball. Again, there's a chance for Sahil, but he's flagged offside. A reminder that you can catch all the live action from the Selvel Goa Pro League 2021-2022 on the Amusi Sports Facebook page and Amusi Sports YouTube channel as well. But for now, it's Stanley Fernandez for Sporting Club de Goa. He's played it towards Rohit. Rohit has played it in. There's a chance for a flick from Akiraj Martins, but he doesn't get enough connection on it. And that was a good chance for Sporting Club de Goa. Really stemmed out of nothing. It was a chance from the right wing. Good ball into the box from Stanley. A bit too high for Rohit. Rohit plays it towards Akiraj, and you have to say that there's a chance missed. A bit of a lazy flick from Akiraj, and if he got some more on it, then it definitely would have been goal number 1. Here we see the chance again, headed in, and a player of Akiraj Martins' finishing ability really should have got a better connection and put that into the back of the net. Looks like Rohit is okay, and he will continue. Now Guardian Angel SC with the ball. That's a loose bit of play, and there's Akiraj Martins now again. Will he take on the defender? Yes, he will, and eventually it's a very good challenge at the back. Thereby, Peter Carvalho uses his experience, and he knew that Akiraj Martins was going to show inside and then cut outside. But a very good piece of defending by Carvalho, and Akiraj eventually going down. But a good decision from the referee, not calling for a penalty. Guardian Angel SC have to be a little bit more careful at the back. They can't be giving the ball away to the likes of players like Akiraj Martins and Stanley Fernandez. They keep doing that, and they're going to be caught off guard as they were on that occasion. Now the number 19s both going at it. There we see the tackle from Peter Carvalho, and eventually Tattaraj winning a foul after going against his number 19 counterpart. Clive Miranda now for Sporting Club de Goa. Plays it towards Akiraj, who looks for some space on the left. Tries to play it backwards. Eventually, it's a good piece of defending from Brendan Perez, the under 20 from Guardian Angel. And the team in yellow can't really get out at the moment. Sporting Club de Goa now on a fantastic run in the Goa Professional League. They have gone 19 games unbeaten. They were the unbeaten champions last season, the Invincibles. And before that, in the season before, they had a few games where they did not lose. Started this campaign with a couple of unbeaten games, but now there was a half chance, but the ball headed away. And the goalkeeper and defense, as well as a stable midfield, as well as effective strikers up front, meaning that Sporting Club de Goa have gone 19 games unbeaten and looking to make it number 20 here. It would be a great feat if they could do so. And that's just showing why they are two-time champions at the moment, back-to-back GPL titles. They are, of course, six-time Goa Pro League champions and looking to make it number 7 this year, which will be 3 on the trot if they can get it. Stentley now for Sporting Club de Goa, looking for Rohit Torar in the center. But Guardian Angel defense has been quite compact so far, as we see another foul in the midfield. This time it was Clifton Fernandez being brought down by Girish Nayak, but Girish hurting himself in the bargain. It was both the knees clashing, and that's always a painful one. And that's why he'll want some treatment. Both the coaches on either side will be happy with the tempo that this game is being played at. It's a very hot afternoon in Goa, as it usually is, and it's not easy to keep the tempo up, but so far so good, and it's been an enjoyable watch in the first 25 minutes here at the Duler Stadium. Peter Cavallo plays a crossfield ball to Benzu, who's got his first start of the campaign. Good piece of play now down the right wing. It's Brendan Perez. Plays the ball into the box, and eventually it goes over Ozen Silva's goal and doesn't really test him. Clive Miranda now carrying the ball forward for Sporting Club de Goa. And a bit of a sloppy pass, but eventually Dattaraj does well. He's got some space now in the midfield. Eventually he takes too much time but plays it backwards. Dattaraj again on the ball. Girish Nayak, who went down earlier but plays another good ball. He's looking for Akiraj Martins. Can he get ahead of Shivam? No, he can't. Shivam collects the ball easily and plays it out. Clifton losing the ball once again, and Guardian Angel SC have to keep possession a little better now, especially against a quality side like Sporting Club de Goa. There's a throw in now for the team in orange as we approach the half an hour mark. One very good chance already falling to Rio Peter Fernandez for Sporting. Now there's a ball into the box. Akiraj heads it. Does it fall to an orange shirt? Yes, it does. The shot from Allen. Eventually it hits one of his teammates and Akiraj keeps the ball. Good piece of play by Dattaraj. Coming backwards now, Clive plays it to Stanley. Stanley with a good ball towards the right. Can Brandon get to it? Brandon crosses it and eventually it's put over the top by Rio Fernandez, who's missed a sitter once again. Just one of those days, and this time he knows that it won't get easier than that for him. What a great piece of play from Sporting Club de Goa. Ball into the box by Brandon Gomes, and he thought that it was an assist written all over it for him. But eventually Rio Fernandez has missed another chance for Sporting Club de Goa. Just seeing how the overlapping fullback can play a big role in the team's attacking system. As I mentioned in the beginning of the game, Brandon Gomes always going upfield, and now there's another chance for Sporting, and it's all happening in the box. Guardian Angel really looking at 6s and 7s at the moment. And Stanley trying to make use of that. Stanley on the ball, playing it to Rio, and you can see that Rio Fernandez is lacking a bit of confidence now after those couple of missed chances. Allen looking for Akiraj. Akiraj backs off. Eventually could have taken it on his chest but decided not to. And really Sporting Club de Goa should be, if not one but two goals up. Stanley with a good ball again towards Rio, and he has been brought down. No foul, says the referee. Tidy little ball towards Clifton, who didn't know that he had no pressure on him. Eventually gives it to Dattaraj. Dattaraj fighting with Sahil Bukhare, and eventually Clifton getting the ball. Clifton losing it now to Akiraj, and Guardian Angel really don't have an answer for this high press which is being played by Sporting Club de Goa. There we see 66% ball possession for the Orange Flames, and Guardian Angel SC just about hanging on, especially in the last 10 minutes. See another couple of players going down, and as always the spectators coming here to the Duler Stadium and watching some quality football in the Selvel Goa Pro League. There we see the last miss again by Rio Peter Fernandez, and you've got to get on top of the ball and guide it downwards after the ball is being played at such pace. I know it's not an easy one, but at this level you've got to put those ones away. As we see the managers and head coaches having a word with their players. It's the first cooling break of the afternoon. And now if you're Rio Peter Fernandez and you've missed a couple of chances, all you can do is put your head down and try to bag the next one. Waiting for referee Niazi Sheikh Abu to get us back underway. He's assisted today by assistant referee Joachim Sebastio Abranches and Jean Rodriguez. And the fourth official for today is Milagres Fernandez. And speaking of Joachim Abranches, he has signed for Guardian Angel FC this year. He's on the bench for them, and Now it's Benzu on the right. Benzu plays it into the box, but nobody really home for Guardian Angel SC. Too much on that from the ball from Benzu. And Joachim Abranches, of course, played all over the country at a very high level, and hopefully we see him come on for Guardian Angel SC. Benzu now playing it again inwards, and Gilbert Oliveira looking for a teammate. Eventually there is the whistle blown by the referee. Fernand Perez looks to have been pulled back by Rohit Torar. And yes, he has been. So there is a free kick now for Guardian Angel SC. They've been dominated in the last 15 minutes by Sporting Club de Goa, but that can all change if they can get themselves a goal at the moment. Yellow card shown there for Sporting Club de Goa players. Must be Rohit after that tackle. Yes, it is. There's confirmation. And there's a chance now. It's taken and it's hit the crossbar. A brilliant strike there by Fulganco Cardosa. And another shot going over the top. Ozan Silva really couldn't get a touch on it. We'll have to see that once again. But a fantastic strike from Fulganco Cardoso. And it very easily could have been the first goal of the game. I've said that many a time this afternoon, but it's still goalless here as we approach the 35-minute mark. Peter Carvalho go against Akiraj Martins. A good battle going on there. Tattaraj tries to play it, and we see again Cardozo with a good left-footed strike. Eventually, a second shot going over the bar as well, but Ozan Silva didn't seem to get a touch on it. So that means it was not on target, but definitely as close as Guardian Angel could have gotten. See another push by Rohit Torar, and he's already gone into the referee's book, so he'll want to be careful. There's Allen playing it inwards. Stanley looking for a ball into the box. He almost finds Rio Peter Fernandez, but not at the moment. Rio now tidies it up for Rohit. Gopi, who scored a cracker of a goal last time out against Vasco. If he gets a chance to shoot, then he definitely should. And another sloppy piece of defending, this time by Peter Carvalho, not being able to play it away. And there we see Joachim Abranches, a very famous name in Indian football, represented India 11 times. He's also got an international goal for the Blue Tigers. played for the likes of Tempo SC, East Bengal, and also FC Pune City and FC Goa in the Indian Super League. Great to have him in the Goa Pro League, and hopefully we'll see him come on sometime soon in this game. But for now, it's Stanley Fernandez who can try and make the most of this free kick. Clive Miranda also standing there. I'm not sure why he's not inside the box, because he's usually very dominant in the air. We'll have to see what they're planning together. As we see a yellow card for Peter Carvalho for Guardian Angel. Clive Miranda and Stanley Fernandez on the ball. Clive runs over it, and Stanley takes a shot. It's a good shot, but it just goes wide of the left-hand side post. Stanley Fernandez, we know how good he is from free kicks, but on that occasion, didn't really expect him to take the shot from so far. Eventually he did catch it well, and it could have taken a touch from one of his teammates, and it could have guided it towards the back of the net. Good piece of defending there by Rio Peter Fernandez. There we see Stanley making the most of that free kick. Been a good battle between both the number 19s, Gopi from Guardian Angel SC and Dattaraj Gaunkar from Sporting Club de Goa. Joel Colasso plays it towards Clive Miranda, and that's why Clive wasn't in the box for that free kick. He knew that Stanley was going to take a shot. Otherwise, he'd always be up for a header in the box. He also scored in the first game of this league against Panjim footballers. Girish now playing a crossfield ball. Can he find someone? Gilbert playing it inside, and the team in yellow trying to keep possession. Eventually Benzu plays it back. Velroy Carvalho plays it to Peter Carvalho, and a very good turn there on the left wing. Can we see a bit of pace? Frederick Fernandez showing us his low center of gravity and how much pace he has on the left wing, but eventually was caught up. Talented under 20 from Guardian Angel SC along with Fendin Perez. Now it's the captain Gilbert Olivero. Good press from Sporting Club de Goa, but Guardian Angel SC being able to play out from the back. It's Joel Colasso now. Clive Miranda plays it to Dattaraj. As we inch towards the break at halftime, Stanley again taking a shot. That's a very good shot again from Stanley Fernandez. He's looking very dangerous from those long range attempts, but again just fizzling wide of the left hand side. And now 14 shots in this game from both teams combined, but only 2 shots on target, and that's why we haven't seen a goal yet. Shivam with a good kick towards the right wing. Fendin Perez lays chase, but Allen watches it out easily. There we see Ristin Rodriguez, very experienced coach. He's been coaching Guardian Angel SC for the last 8 years now, and He's had a glittering playing career. Played in the I-League for the likes of Vasco, Churchill Brothers, Tempo, Mumbai FC and East Bengal as well. Was part of the dominant Tempo side to win 5 national leagues, and he's seen it all before. He's also won the Goa Pro League as a player, but he wanted very calm on the ball, playing it to Ozan Silva, who is always good with his feet. And as it is as we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Tempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Tempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner.
Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsau. Velsau had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Ishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsau, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Vilito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mervyn Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mervyn Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. As we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Tempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets.
There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Tempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork, he went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsau. Velsau had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Dishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsau, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Vilito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mervyn Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mervyn Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal.
towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. As we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Dempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Dempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner.
being replaced by jersey number 10, Lloyd Cardozo.
And we're back underway here in the second half as Guardian Angel SC kick us off. Second half they're moving from right to left, and already there's a chance now towards the left. It's Frederick Fernandez. He cuts onto his right foot, makes some space for himself, takes a shot, but the shot really wasn't on, more of a cross. And a good start to the game from Guardian Angel SC. But eventually there was a lot of possession for Sporting Club de Goa in that first half. And now it's a bright start. Again, now Stenley on the right for Sporting, trying to get the better of Cardozo, and there's a bit of a tussle between them. But the assistant is in the right place and he steps in. So Cardozo there. Took a very good free kick in the first half, and you see there's a bit of pushing, and eventually Stanley did push him away, but that's bound to happen in football. It's a contact sport. Mr. Rodriguez will be happy that his team hasn't conceded a goal as yet, but we want them to get on the score sheet as soon as they can. Same with Sporting Club de Goa. Brandon with a long throw, and it's well intercepted by Cardozo. Shivam collects, and he made a few good stops in that first half, did Shivam, especially the shot from Akiraj Martins and the cross coming in from Stenley, which was parried away. Clive looking for Rohit, but not being able to get ahead on that. Frederick placed inside, good tackle from Clive eventually. Ball does fall to the Guardian Angel. And there's a shot from Frederick, it's gone wide. Good start to the half from the boys in yellow. Allen now with a good turn, playing it inside towards Sattaraj. Sattaraj looking for Rohit, who's played it back to Allen. And now it's Girish playing it towards the right. Brandon loses possession. He wasn't under too much pressure, but Clifton has it. Clifton plays the balls towards Sahil Bhagare, but Joel Colasso is there to meet it and clear it away. We've already seen a substitute from Sporting Club de Goa with Lloyd Cardozo coming in. He replaced Rio Fernandez, who did miss 2 chances, and eventually that is a high tackle, a high studded tackle from Captain Gilbert Oliveira, and he has caught Lloyd Cardozo. He was showing his studs, so that's definitely a foul, and the referee called it a little late, but eventually it was a good decision by him. There we see the stands filled with people watching the game. Quite a few people today coming here to watch the defending champions take on Guardian Angel Sports Club. Clive Miranda playing it upwards. Good clearance by Cavallo. And Clive looking for another long ball. Can he find Akiraj Martins? Sandeep does well, takes it on his chest and is not going to take any chances. Good piece of goalkeeping there by Shivam. Brandon now playing it into the box. There is someone there. There is Rohit, but another good piece of goalkeeping. Shivam very alert so far in the 50 minutes of this game, and he's making the most of today's start. A chance for Sahil Bukhari. He plays into the box. Can there be a shot? There is a shot, but it's sheared into the hands of Ozan Silva. And Brendan Perez cutting into his left foot and letting it fly, but it didn't fly into any of the top corners. Now Lloyd plays into the box. There's a chance for Akiraj, and there was a bit of a high boot, but not enough for a penalty, says the referee. Rohit trying to go past Benzu Clemente on that occasion, but not being able to. Brandon looking for another ball towards Rohit. He can't get it under control. It's cleared away by Benzu. Allen plays the ball towards Lloyd Cardozo. Lloyd with a clumsy challenge from behind, and that will be a free kick for Guardian Angel. Another good start to this half as well. These two teams providing us with some entertainment early on in the first half as well, and it's been a very good watch so far. Long ball towards the left, and it's cleared away by Joel Colasso. Good take by Gilbert, and he turns away from two defenders. And Frederick now on the left. Good spell, trying to keep possession, trying to build it up. But eventually they get forced back by Sporting, and not much coming off that attack. No matter how much possession you have, you've got to try and make your way upfield. Trying to do that, but not being able to do so. Cardozo, and Akiraj Martins picks up the free kick. This is a good end for Brandon or Stanley Fernandez to put the ball into the box. It'll be Girish on the ball this time, who is taking set piece duty. Can Kirish whip in a ball into the box, which will be dangerous for Guardian Angel to defend, and eventually that's not the case. You can see Lloyd Cardozo telling him to try and get the in-swinger rather than putting his boot underneath the ball and trying to chip it towards the second post. The in-swinger would have been a good option, but he'll have to wait for next time. Brandon clears it away. Lloyd tries to get a header on it, but it falls back towards Dattaraj. Brandon again playing it backwards. Clive looks for Brandon again, and now Stanley getting past two players, playing it inwards. Dattaraj keeping possession. They're playing a very patient move at the moment. The Orange Flames. Clive now with a good ball onto the right for Lloyd Cardozo. Lloyd tries to go for the nutmeg. Eventually Peter Carvalho gets the free kick because Lloyd was trying to push him off the ball, and he's got a word from the referee. There we see looking for a nutmeg, but Peter Carvalho knew that it was coming. And Cardozo plays the ball for Guardian Angel. It comes backwards to them. He can head it forward. Looking for someone, but tidied up by Joel Colasso. As always, very alert, and as always, with a good ball now to Lloyd Cardozo. He can't keep it in. Really have to make the most of those counter-attacking opportunities. But the loose touch meant that it went out of play for a goal kick. We see the first change of the game for Guardian Angel SC, and it's Brendan Perez coming off. A youngster coming off for a very experienced campaigner in Joachim Abranches, making his first appearance in this year's Selvel Goa Pro League. He'll be wanting to use all his experience. And try to help Guardian Angel SC in the last half an hour of this game. Ball has gone out, and it's going to be a yellow ball. Branches with his first touch, but not being able to keep it under control. Stanley now on the ball. He's very quick with his acceleration. He's looking for Akiraj Martins, but it's cleared away by Velroy Carvalho. Brandon looking for someone in the box, and there is a chance now, and it's been hit over the top by Rohit Tolar. A very good header glanced on by Lloyd Cardozo, but Rohit is frustrated with himself. The ninth shot of the game from Sporting Club de Goa. And here we see the move. Brandon playing it. It's flicked on by Lloyd Cardozo, and there was a bit of space for Rohit Tolar to take the shot, but he couldn't make the most of that. And Sahil Bukhare now on the right wing uses some space plays it towards Abranches. Abranches has tried to make the cross, but not effective with his first attacking display of the game. It takes some time to get into it, but already making his way into a good position. Guardian Angel SC do have a few fast youngsters up front, so the experience of Abranches can really help them. And speaking of fast youngsters, here's a chance for Sporting Club de Goa. Lloyd Cardozo crosses the ball into the box. Is there anyone there? No, there isn't. Akiraj Martins looks to the heavens because he knew that there was a chance for Lloyd to find him, but maybe next time. We have another casualty who needs to be seen by the physio. See a lot of the people coming to the Duler Stadium every afternoon, watching the football, enjoying it. So many close games, so many dramatic games. And as we see all the other stands, we see the North Stand named after Lavinio Ribello. Coach Savio Vaz for Sporting Club de Goa, very experienced in his trade. Used to play for Salset FC, Anderson Marine as well in the Goa Pro League back in the day. He was a left back. Also played first division for Napoli SC here in Goa. He just started his coaching career in the 2004-05 season. Been with the senior team of Sporting Club de Goa from 2018, doing very well. He's led them to 2 GPL titles in a row, so he's definitely had an impact on this team. Guardian Angel now trying to build some momentum for themselves. Frederick plays the 1-2. It's played back onto the left, but it looks like there is a foul. Another substitution being lined up by Savio Vaz. Looks like he's getting ready to bring on Assumption Soares. We'll have to wait a little bit more for that substitution. Cardozo with the ball towards the box. Abranches was there, but couldn't get ahead on it. Peter Carvalho plays it towards the left. Frederick twisting and turning and eventually losing possession. Clive Miranda tidies up. Ozen Silva really hasn't had a save to make so far, and he won't be complaining. He'll want a clean sheet. Hasn't got one so far this season. Seven clean sheets last season for Sporting Club de Goa. And when you don't concede, you can't lose. And that's why they were 11 games unbeaten. Only conceding in 4 games out of 11. Stentley very good again. So quick with his acceleration, looking for that dink through the center. Good piece of play from Girish, making sure he doesn't lose possession. Playing it back towards Joel Colasso. Dattaraj now looking for something for Sporting. Rohit Torar makes some space, looks for Stanley but loses it. Clifton on the ball, plays it to our branches. Who plays it backwards, and now it's Guardian Angel SC with some time for possession. Long ball now towards Akiraj, but good piece of defending by Peter Carvalho. I don't think that was a foul. Good call from the ref. Oliveira with a good ball towards the right, and he was looking for Gopi, but Allen clears it away as we hit the 66-minute mark now at the Duler Stadium. Will we see our first goal in the next few minutes? Gopi down the right, Allen again making sure he doesn't go too far. Dattaraj playing it short to Akiraj Martins, who now has a chance to run at the defense. He plays it to the left. It's Lloyd Cardozo looking for Akiraj Martins again, but a good piece of defending by Fulganco Cardozo. Big defender just putting his foot across and stopping the ever dangerous Akiraj Martins. Good clearance there from Joel Colasso, intercepting that long ball, and it's a bit of end-to-end football now between both these sides. Clive looking for Brandon. Brandon playing it to Stanley, looking dangerous, and Stanley had a bit of a chance to cut onto his left. There was a lot of space, but instead he looked to play Akiraj Martins with the nutmeg through ball. But Stanley usually very dangerous in those areas. Looked like there's a substitution, and it's Myron Fernandez who is being brought on. Rohit Torar makes his way across.
Jersey number 17, Rohit Torar is being replaced by jersey number
Rohit
20,
is also
Myron
on a
Fernandez.
yellow card, so definitely not wanting to take any chances. And the fresh legs of Myron Fernandez have been brought on. Myron gets his first touch of the game. He looks like he's slotted into right back. It'll be interesting to see who plays where, with Brandon also on the pitch. Just over 20 minutes to go here at the Duler Stadium, and it's still 0-0 between Sporting Club de Goa and Guardian Angel SC. Can that change anytime soon? Not with a wayward ball like that from Myron. Good header from Sahil, but Dattaraj makes sure to keep the ball with him. He twists one way, turns the other. And Guardian Angel is very happy to sit back and let Sporting Club de Goa come to them. Eventually, the ball is given straight to them, and Clifton gives the ball back. Allen now on the left wing. And Girish looking for a through ball. Akiraj was there, but Peter Carvalho heads it away. And it'll be a Sporting throw as we reach the 70-minute mark. 20 minutes to go here in match number 11. And we see another substitution for the Angels. Clifton Fernandez comes off. And Johnson Horta, the midfielder, makes his way onto the pitch. Clifton Fernandez not as impactful as he was in the last game. Usually it is him and Gilbert Oliveira who pull the strings in the midfield for Guardian Angel SC, but they don't have much of the ball today, so didn't see much of Clifton. Now it's Brandon on the right. Doesn't get enough height on that ball. And good piece of skill there by Johnson as he's come on. He looks for Sahil Bukhari on the left. Sahil plays it towards Jakram Abranches, but wasn't meant to be on that occasion. Myron now for the Sporting Club de Goa, but it was given away again by the team in yellow. Lloyd Cardozo plays it backwards, and both teams have to try and move into fifth gear now when it comes to attacking. Tattaraj trying to get in, good piece of defending, and there is a foul by Allen. There we see Allen just catching his man as he tried to go past him. Roy Carvalho plays it towards the right wing where the substitute Johnson Horta is. On this team a throw in, and Benzu will be taking it. Can Guardian Angel make something of this move? Gilbert plays it wide. Benzu now with a cross in. Is there anyone there? There's Clive Miranda as always, but now it's Abranches. Abranches with the shot, and it looks like the ball has taken a deflection and gone out. So there is a chance now for Guardian Angel SC. Ball fall into Joachim Abranches and he let loose, but good block, eventually deflecting the ball out for a corner. Corner for Guardian Angel, and there's a header from Joachim Abranches, but not enough power on it. But he's already showing that in the final third he's always in the right places, showing his experience yet again, jumping high, getting ahead of Joel Colasso, but not being able to get that header, much power behind it. Now it's Lloyd Cardozo, can he run at the defense? Well defended by Gopi on that occasion, dropping back. Lloyd beat two of the Angel defenders, but Gopi wasn't letting him go away. Marian now with a cross in, he plays it towards the second post, and it's well taken again by Shivam Pednikar, who's been solid so far between the sticks for the team in yellow. Akiraj Martins hasn't got any cross to really get on the end of so far in the second half. He did get that header in the first half from Rohit Torar, but the flick wasn't being met properly, so he couldn't steer it towards goal. Now a chance on the right wing for Guardian Angel SC, but it fizzles out. Ozen Silva a little busy now in the last few minutes, ever since Abranches has come on. And Brandon looking for the ball towards Lloyd, but isn't able to find him. And speaking of Lloyd, we see another Lloyd coming on. Looks like Lloyd Mascarenas will be making his way inside the field, but for now it's a cooling break. As we see 56% ball possession now for Sporting Club de Goa. That means Guardian Angel SC has had more of the ball in the second half, so they'll be happy with that. And see the crowd anxiously waiting for our first goal of the afternoon. That's been the case in the last 2-3 games, not seeing goals in the first 75 minutes, but after that we have had some crackers here at the Duler Stadium with a few late goals, some late drama, and it looks like if there is a goal today, it will come in the last few 15 minutes of this game. And we're back underway here, going into the last quarter hour of this game. There's a loose ball in the center. It's headed away by Clive, and possession will stay with the team in orange. Dattaraj now a bit slow to get away, but eventually he does, and he plays a ball towards Myron, which is too long for him. Cardozo now with the throw for Guardian Angel SC. It's cleared away now towards Joker Branches, and it looks like he's taken a hit to the head there. It wasn't a good piece of impact when he fell down. It looks like his head hit the floor, and hopefully he'll be okay. He tried to get the header away, get past the defenders. There were too many of them in orange. And that was quite a hard blow to the head when he fell down. Received some treatment, but he seems like he's okay to continue. Here we see trying to head the ball past and falling really badly on his head there. That's got to be a hurtful one for our Branches. His head will be buzzing for a bit, but he's okay now. And there's a touch from Stenley, not being able to get himself away. He's moved more into the center of the pitch now as Stenley, once Myron has come on to the right. And our Branches now, he's okay. Frederick plays it towards Sahil. Sahil with a loose pass, but eventually there was a tackle from Girish Naik, and it's a Guardian Angel ball. Gopi just getting to the ball ahead of Naik, and can't really blame him for going down there. It was a hard tackle. Looks like the physio is required once again. And there is the substitution. Lloyd Mascarein is coming on, as it looked like it was Dattaraj Gaonkar making his way off the field. Guardian Angel SC now with Benzu trying to play into the box. Not enough on it there, and we're moving into the last 10 minutes now at the Duler Stadium. Sloppy bit of play, ball running out on the left hand side. And another substitution. Akiraj Martins will not make it 3 out of 3. Already scoring 2 goals in 2, but he'd have to wait for his third in the next game. Coming on for him, it's Kane Linden Mora. the under 20 player for Sporting Club de Goa. Guardian Angel now on the right wing again. Benzu plays it inwards. Good touch inwards by Oliveira. And Peter Carvalho looking for someone on the left. Can he find Frederick? Yes, he can, but he is offside. And we see the offside. Peter Carvalho playing it towards Frederick, but not being able to save behind the defense. Cleared away by Benzu. Girish now to Brandon, and Sporting Club de Goa will be looking for a goal now. Girish plays the ball with his left foot, but it's cleared away. Branches trying to win the header, but committing a foul in the bargain. Another sloppy bit of play from Cardozo, losing the ball, and you don't want to give the ball away, especially to Sporting Club de Goa, who are so good usually in front of goal, but today they haven't got a goal yet. Stanley now, can he make it count? Another good piece of defending from Peter Carvalho, who's been solid at the back today, along with Velroy Carvalho. A bit of pressure, but Shivam plays it out wide to Benzu. Benzu clears it away. And we haven't seen many chances in this second half so far. Can it all change towards the last few minutes of this game? Clive Miranda now looking for Stanley. Good tackle from the back from Peter Carvalho, but foul, says the referee. And Peter Carvalho can't believe that the referee's called for a foul. He says he's got the ball, but it looks like he went through Stanley to get it. And there we see he did get a bit of the left foot of Stanley Fernandez, who seems to be in a bit of discomfort. Stanley is down at the moment. He'll want to get up because he'll be fancying this free kick, as will Girish. Clive is also standing there. Myron also standing there. Many options. But for now, Stanley will have to go off because he received treatment. The referee Naizi Sheikh Abu has had good control over this game, not letting it spur over and letting it flow when required. But there's a chance now for Sporting Club de Goa. It's a good opportunity to get a shot on goal. Stanley is not on the field, so we'll have to see who takes it. Girish over it, Myron over it, Myron runs over it, Girish takes the shot, and it's over the top and into the stands. Not troubling Shivam at all, but only troubling the spectators who are sitting behind. There we see it didn't dip when it needed to. And Shivam now 5 minutes of regulation time away from keeping a clean sheet, which will be a welcome one for Guardian Angel. Myron now on the right, playing it towards Girish. He does well to find Lloyd Mascarenas. Allen with the ball in and over the top. They haven't been really convincing so far. Have Sporting Club de Goa, Guardian Angel SC doing well to push them towards the wing and making them play out some crosses from the wide positions. And Riston Rodriguez will be quite happy with the way his team has defended. They've attacked well on a few occasions too. Ball cleared away from either side. Clive being the header, strong as always. Peter Cavallo playing it backwards towards Shivam, and it looks like a clash between the couple of players. And will we see someone going to the book? Not really sure what happened, but there definitely seemed to be a clash, and it looks like the referee has called for a foul. There we see everybody interested in the football, enjoying themselves, and Savio Vaz looking a little worried as to whether his team is going to get a goal in the final few minutes or not. Lloyd Cardozo seems to be okay, and he gets a yellow card. Looks like both of the players have got a yellow card. Spectators also wondering what's really going on. The yellow card was shown to Lloyd Cardozo, the number 10. He went into the back of the number 23, Fulganco Cardozo. And it is a free kick for Guardian Angel SC. Now a bit of a tussle between Clive and Joachim Abranches, and eventually Clive gives away the free kick. As we see, Fulganco Cardozo also got a yellow card, so both players getting a yellow on that occasion. We're into the final few minutes here at the Duler Stadium in match number 11. Can Guardian Angel SC make this free kick count? Their captain Gilbert Oliveira is on it. He plays it into the box. Joachim was there. There is a header. And it looks like there was a foul from Abranches. Two of the Sporting players have gone down. Looks like it was a clash. And the physio has been called on. And it is a yellow card to the experienced Joachim Abranches. See the ball into the box. Abranches did have his elbow raised, and eventually he went into the defenders. That one defender clashing into the other. And Joel and Clive Miranda, both the centre backs for Sporting Club de Goa, were down, but they seem like they're okay. Brandon Gomes now trying to play the long ball, and we approach the 90-minute mark now. 4 minutes of added time towards the end of this game. Another Strong challenge there from Clive Miranda. And we have 4 minutes for some late drama here at the Duler Stadium. Which way will this game go? Will it go the yellow way or the orange? Or will it lie in between? Frederick there with a high boot and almost catching Lloyd Mascarenas. There we see a good angle of that high boot, and the referee was right in position to make that call. Sporting Club de Goa now trying to attack, but Girish did not get a call from any of his teammates. He loses it to Bokare, and the ball is played long, but Pranches was running the other way, so he won't be happy with that long ball. Clive Miranda now playing it upfield for Sporting Club de Goa. Lloyd Cardozo gets onto it, but well cleared away from Peter Carvalho. The number 11 for Guardian Angel, Yunal Fernandez, is coming on, and Sahil Bukhare. A very impressive performance from him again this time, especially in his own half and the midfield. And whenever he got the ball, he tried to make the most of it. Last few minutes now for Sporting to try and get something for this game. Same with Guardian Angel SC. Sporting on the ball now. It's played towards the left back, Allen. He plays it to Lloyd. And there's not much urgency at the moment from the Flaming Orange. Clive looking towards the right once again, and it's not going to find Myron. Myron tries to keep it in. He slips in the bargain, and it fizzles out. Just one of those days, it seems like, for both sides, especially Sporting, who did get a few good chances from close range. Guardian Angel SC, of course, hitting the crossbar from a very good free kick taken by Fulganco Cardozo. Branches now holding on to the ball, playing it backwards. Frederick looking for Yanal. And eventually the ball comes towards Girish. We move into the final minute now. Will we see late drama at the Duler Stadium? Stanley tries to play it up. It's cleared away by Carvalho. Branches and Clive both going for that ball. It was a 50-50. Clive has hurt himself, and play will be stopped. But Clive seems okay. Thought he was fine, but it looks like it's a knock to the elbow. Those can be quite painful. Tends to sometimes freeze that part of your arm. And the crowd today have been entertained with quite a few chances, but eventually everybody wants to see some goals at a football match. We haven't got one yet, and there are a few minutes left, few seconds rather, as we come towards the end of this match at Duler Stadium. It'll be a drop ball. Sporting did have possession, so they will retain it, and ball has been played in, but there's nobody there for Sporting. Cleared away by Cardozo. And is there a chance now for Guardian Angel? It's falling to our Branches and cleared away. Avoiding danger there, Brandon. Stanley looking for the header. Falls towards Lloyd Cardozo. Towards the left wing. Running out of time now. Sporting ball played into the box. Can Myron get on the end of it? He tries to keep it in. A very good piece of play there. There's a nutmeg. There's a pass into the box, but it's into the keeper's hands, and with that we have the final whistle here at the Duler Stadium. It ends 1 apiece in terms of points, and it's 0-0 in terms of goals. We finish at full time. Sporting Club de Goa 0 and Guardian Angel Sports Club 0. Very good piece of skill there from Myron towards the right hand corner flag. Just going past his defender with a back heel nutmeg, but the ball into the box was straight to the keeper. And there we see the stats provided by Instat. 55% ball possession to Sporting Club de Goa, Guardian Angel with 45%. More shots eventually for Guardian Angel with 11 and 3 on target, and 10 shots from Sporting Club de Goa with just the 2 on target. Not enough if you want to score and win a game. Here are the 10 shots from the Orange Flames. 3 from Stanley Fernandez, 2 from Clive Miranda, and 2 from Rio Peter Fernandez, which is still the 2 best chances of the game for Sporting Club de Goa, who will be disappointed that they didn't convert any of those. Other side of the pitch now, and it's Guardian Angel SC. Frederick Fernandez taking 3. Jokama Branches coming on and really putting the defense under some pressure. He took 2 shots. Fulganco Cardozo took a good free kick in the first half. Gopi with a couple, Gilbert with 1, and Frendin Perez with 1 as well. A couple of fouls from Dattaraj, Lloyd and Rohit, and 1 apiece for Alan Akiraj, Clive and Girish. Here we see the fouls for Guardian Angel SC. Joker Branches took 2 shots. He's got 2 fouls as well. Peter Carvalho with 2 to his name, getting a yellow card alongside that, and 1 apiece for the rest of Guardian Angel players. So there we have it. At the full time, it's 0-0 as Sporting Club de Goa and Guardian Angel share 1 point apiece. Thank you for watching, and join us tomorrow again for some action in the Selvel Goa Pro League.